Dorsey? Yeah, late stream, just going from work. But it's a Friday night. Let's have some fun, right? Isn't that how we do it? Alright, are we really doing this, by the way? Is this really happening? Y'all watch closely, okay? Is this really, really happening? You've been farming copper for 3 weeks? So you could probably afford the Raptor, right, Dorsey? Is this one of those I was there win moments? Yo, Greggy, thanks for the follow. Whoops. Are you really? You're saving for the Raptor as well? Alright, let's see if we can figure out how to use this sucker. Should we just put 205 on there? I definitely want, if I'm going to do 180, I want to like keep it pretty fresh. Yeah, watch me test it exactly. See how this goes. Okay. Let's take it out with the Jigmeister. I think I actually want to go 8-0 instead of 10-0. That's fine since we're starting off at 55. It'll be fine having that on there. Raptor flying collar. There you go. One more night shift and you'll have it. That's amazing. Oh, is that right, Bomar? What are you going to be doing with those? Again, I'm going to go 8-0. This person went 10-0, and I get it, but I'm going to start off 8-0. Yeah, what are you going to do with those, Bomar? Now, this is the one that's interesting. I'm just gonna go with what this person was doing, and then once we get out there, we'll see what we're actually catching on it. And that might change our mind a little bit. Alright, there it is. I'm not even sure if I know exactly how to use a Raptor, although someone did let me borrow one time, so maybe it'll come back to me. Furious for sturgeon. Turians for carp, and Vengas for match. You hate switching reels. I'm right there with you. 2 crabs? Oh, nice, Royal. Where are you flying collaring at? Okay, Mega Dumpling. So, have you been fishing out here? Do you recommend it at 55, or are you fishing with it somewhere else? A pink squid. Maybe we do that instead of the gummy eel. Let me see what you say to that, and then I'll decide. Pink worked good for you. Okay, cool. That's great. 55 was good with the red shad. Wait, what's the red shad again? Oh, oh, yes, 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 yes. That's the Well, actually, I think I saw someone post about what was it? The pink one. You're saying the red one though? I think they were using this one. Yo, what's up, Krangler? M25 618. All right, let's go pink squid on this setup then. Let's try that out. And yeah, then maybe we'll switch over to the fisks at some point. Dude, that's so cool. The island has like stuff set up right there. All right, cool. You haven't played much since the anniversary event? Yo, that's amazing. Before you know it, it's going to be another event, right? Won't be too long. Yeah, let's see. The report I saw on the store fisk, this is like the pinkish one, M25 601. Somebody called double trophy. What are those smaller sharks called? This dog fins, whatever they're called. And yeah, a bunch of other pretty decent fish too. Day's been good, just busy. It's been a good day though. What about you, Mega Dumpling? Yo, Mumra, once again, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Nice gibble there, little ninja. Yeah, I'm excited about starting our new leveling series at some point. Sounds fun. You're doing a 12-hour night shift, so staying up till 7 a.m. Holy cow. You're half in right now? That's amazing. Haven't had much time to play, but you're gladly... Yeah, I haven't had a lot of time either. But thanks for watching. I appreciate that. Back to back all weekend, plenty to collect for Raptor. Absolutely. Imagine being able to save for the Raptor while you're working. All right, I think I know everything I need to know, because isn't it just double click to auto reel the Raptor in? If you have it on the electric part. Uh, Here we go. All right, so first fish. First fish on the Raptor, huh? All right, so manual, electric. All right, so is it faster to just let it drop? Wait. Wait. You can't. You can't. Is there something you can do with electric, like forcing it out? But it's still gonna only sink as fast as it drops, right? It closes the reel when you put it in electric. You can open it while in electric. But then if you switch it to... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm in electric. I open the reel, and then it's back to manual. You can't have it in electric with the bail open, it looks like. Dropping lures same as normal. Okay, that's what I figured. And then if you open it, you go back to manual. Okay, that's cool. All right. So we're in the bottom now. Is there any rhyme or reason to having it in... Like, my instinct would be we want to have it in manual. And then once we confirm it's a smaller fish or whatever, then maybe you throw it in electric just to get it out. Like, this seems to be a... Okay. We're just pulling it out. Oh, interesting. It starts to slow down at the end. Oh, it pulled it all the way into my hands. Okay. Cool. I don't know. Is being able to reel in a 1 kilo Atlantic wolffish without pressing the mouse button, is it worth 120,000 silver? Maybe. Recliner fishing? How come I didn't get one yet? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still not convinced, but that I want one, to be honest. But I also was just like, I felt like this might get me fishing in the sea again. And I just haven't really enjoyed... I mean, not that I haven't enjoyed... I haven't spent any time in the Norwegian Sea in a long time, basically. So this seemed like a way to maybe get me a little excited about it. Great for kind of AFK fishing. Yeah, I can see that. I bet that, you know, just like chilling, having a Netflix show on or something, or whatever, like, so much more of the process is you don't have to have your brain engaged. I can see that. Okay, Shay says Raptor is superior in holes. Yeah, I was kind of wanting to do some deeper fishing, but and maybe I just need to look a little more thoroughly, but I haven't seen anything like reports on good spots to do it right now. Yeah, I bought it, Thrasha. I just bought it like 10 minutes ago. All right, we confirmed that it's... Oh, All right. We're going to give it a try. Is this smart or is this not smart? When a fish is trying to pull a little bit, but obviously not strong enough to actually like do anything with locking it, just lock it up and throw on the motor. Usually the 120. Okay, so what would you recommend I fish with at the 120s? Like same thing I'm using now? Oh, is that right, Krangler? Yeah, I mean this map in RF4 is pretty amazing. It actually really is. I always felt like this map almost felt like a new game, like a sequel or something, like RF4 Saltwater Edition or something. So many fish species, just a completely different type of fishing. Same thing with bigger hooks would be my way to go. Okay. Well, maybe I try that. This is going to be a decent fish, probably like a cusk or something. It's definitely not a 1 kilo wolffish, right? All right, can I just... It's a cute little halibut. Oh, we're right on the edge of 150 of 55. I might should have moved. All right, so 120 would either be... It's been a long time since I've done this. It'd either be this, right? Where's the... Oh, or this 120 right next to me? Just like jaunt over to the east here? Is that the play? If we keep drifting, we're going to be there on our own. Whether we like it or not. E8 or I6. Yeah. And since we're over here, we might as well just go try. Because the thing about over there, there's so many fish species that I've never even caught, you know? Because I don't ever fish the deep holes very much. Oh, it's a cute little spiny. You know what? Let's just move over to our west a little bit. We'll give the 55 a little more time before we swing out to the 120. What are some of the species that I've never caught here? Sea fishing. Like, I've never caught an Alfonsino, I don't think. The football fish I've never caught. That's something that's deep, right? I don't think I've had a good either one of those. I don't know that I've caught a scabbard fish. One of the eel pouts I don't think I've caught yet. Now some of that, I don't know how likely I am catching it on the... What is this? All the crazy looking fish are in the deep, yeah. And but are any of them like locked out of the big lures, or do you still have a chance to catch them on the big stuff we're fishing with? Look at that hake. And it is just kind of like quick and easy, isn't it? Pulling stuff in. The rarity, yeah. I didn't know if it was like ever worth putting on a smaller, like you probably wouldn't want to do it on your main lure because you want it to be deep. You want it to get down there fast because of the depth, right? But would it ever be worth putting on smaller stuff on the droppers to try to like lean into the chance of a football fish or something? I don't know. Probably not. Just keep fishing and it'll happen eventually. Is it that kind of thing? Yo, I could get used to this. I could get used to this. What if I go off screen? Is it still reeling? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is like the juxtaposition. We just caught a 792 gram sculpin on 120,000 silver reel. It's like that'll get your blood pumping a little bit. Cusk or something out of the 200 is the best experience. I'm sure it is. You also need to get used to 80 to 100K silver repair bills. I don't know that I can get used to that, honestly. The eel pout and the chimera are mainly on lugworm and Neris super deep. Oh, so maybe it'd be worth throwing those down a little bit, huh? That could be fun. That could be fun. I'm saving that little comment in case we do that a little later. What was I wanting to see? Oh, football fish. What are football fish on the weeklies? Yeah, see, like, do we just throw on this? I mean, look how active they are on this. Maybe we just throw on one of these. Even the 10-0. Like, one of them bit on the 10-0. That's going to slow the bite rate down if you don't want to get just a bunch of nonsense on them. But most of them are the 8005. Might be worth trying that on a couple of casts. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for 120. 120's deep enough though, right? For the rarer fish? I think it is. What do you think, Gunny? When you say super deep, you mean like go to like 190 or something with those lugworms and Neris? Or is 120 what you is like 120 possible, you think? 170? So here? G6? You'll catch some rares at 120? You try with 170? Okay. Rattle rig, 170 and deeper, Flonka said. Yo, what's up, guys? Thanks for your help. 180 was semi-active last night. Grenadier can be on 120. What about football? Alright, so you're saying go bigger hook. What, just trying to cut down on the garbage as best you can? When you're fishing so deep, I'm guessing? Now, are we going to get less halibut in the deeper spots? Or not necessarily, or halibut kind of everywhere? You're saving for Raptor? I'm locked in on the football fish. I kind of do want to at least try that, which would be here, right? Let's see what this does. Because we can track what fish that's actually catching, you know? And if that's what's pulling in a bunch of junk, then we'll switch it up. Oh, should I take off this so it drops a little faster? Doesn't this slow it down? The rattle? I don't know that this is when we want to have rattle on. Or even this. Like, we could put the faster dropping. I don't know. See what y'all think. Usually if I go with those gummies on top, fire tube and rattle, no fillet, and 3 gummies, fast stink rate. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Seismic? I finally did. Finally did. Usually if I go with those gummies on top, fire tube and rattle, no fillet. Interesting. Could go without the... Huh. First fish, football fish? What do y'all think? I haven't gone after football yet. Still trying for long gear, eelpout, and scabber fish, mainly using Naris and lugworm on basic marine bottom rig. Okay. I'm like copying and pasting everything y'all say. But you still want the pilker. Dude, this thing is pulling this up so fast. Deriza, hello to you. Tight lines to you. Thanks for stopping by. Yo, what's up, Grumpy Tarpon? Still want the pilker decked out. Hey, what's up, Cusk? All right, let's see what that came in on. Oh, it was the fire gummy. All right, that's your warning, fire gummy. You only get one warning. Next time, you're fired. Yeah, been good, Deriz. It's been good. Busy, but good. It's all good. Oh, I forgot to change the... it's fine. It actually didn't take that long to get down there. Think. All right, hold on. I missed some of what y'all are saying. Yo, Maui RF4. Greetings. Yo, where do you get your name from? M-A-U-I, Maui. Where do you get that name from? Welcome to the stream, and welcome to RF4 if you're new. So the first number of the real UI is depth counter. What's the second one? That's the real speed on the right. Speed for sinking and pulling in fish. Gotcha, that makes sense. The RPM. Maui Wowie. Okay. Love it. He's a pro? So sorry, Maui, for not recognizing the pro. Yo, Deriza, good to see you too, and hopefully see you again soon. My bad. When it's dropping, it's negative. Gotcha. All right. Should I like I just wonder, I don't know, maybe we'll just go till we lose a fish and then that'll teach us a lesson. I just wonder when it slows down like that, when the fish is obviously pulling really hard. If I was manually reeling, I would I'd give it a break, you know, like I'd just chill for a minute. Like right here. The motor will start burning if it's too much. How will I know it's burning, Shay? It'll show the like orange or the yellow pop up on the normal indicator. Is that what you mean? I bet that's what you mean. Okay. Keeping it in EL is fine. You only switch to manual if it's faster. You only really want to switch to manual if it's faster. The manual pulling weight is a bit stronger than the interesting. Can you still see the speed in manual? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, you can because I'm in manual and it's negative now because it's going back down. All right, natural squid 2309. So it's harder to hold it against the gummy when the natural squid also caught the cusk, right? Well, this is fun, y'all. Hanging out with you and trying out the Raptor. That's the usual lately at the sea, Cusk Fest. Not the bait's fault. Yeah, there you go. And if you catch a bunch of decent cusk, don't you think, Dorsey? It kind of adds up on silver, right? It's not the end of the world. It's not really what you're looking for, but oh, on the drop, we'll see what that ends up meaning, but I mean, it was on the drop, but it was only 10 meters away from the bottom, so at 55 in 1 hour, I got 1,000 silver with the shad. Most of them was cusk, so it was okay. Yeah. Big cusk are always better than nothing. Yeah, for sure. I mean, one thing I'll say is we've had a really fast bite rate, right? It means a squid or whiting. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. I can't tell you how fast. Can y'all believe how fast we are reeling from 120 or 110? It's so fast. All right, Maui, I see that. I see that. Um. Oh, let's see what the Maui. Let's see what the whiting was. Natural squid. So again, it's not the bait's fault. But I think I do want to go back to the Maui really is a pro. That's right. What's your proudest catch in this game? My proudest catch in RF4 is I caught a community. Best catch, the community. I really don't know. Um, Something rare. What is this? A ling? Can't even catch up to it. Holy cow. The heck? We've got some head shakes. You know, that's what I was thinking of. Seismic was that Donit's Rough Trophy. I mean, it's probably, honestly, it's probably going to be that or that, you know, that albino carp or something, just because I had a pretty early, um, I had a pretty early trophy out here in Norway that I was pretty excited about when it hit. Um, what's it called? The one that looks so ugly and weird. And it's worth a ton of silver, especially like because it like phase 2 of Norway hadn't hit yet or whatever. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, European angler. Thank you. That's exactly right. I don't know if that's what I would say though. I mean, it probably should be a, you know, bottom fish, carp or something. That's the stuff I overall enjoy the most. Maybe it's that maybe it's that barbell or whatever I caught from the Presence dock at Mosquito Lake, 2021. I guess another thing I would say is I caught a Russian sturgeon trophy during a team comp. And that's pretty unusual for me. First of all, the Russian sturgeon. Second of all, to be able to catch something under pressure during a competition like that. So that was pretty cool. What about you, Mega Dumpling? Dorsey says my 2 Wolffish Blue trophies. So we're saying this is some sort of shark, right? Your first and only Blue Trophy Arctic Char. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, that would be so fun. If first night on the Raptor we got a swordfish or a tuna. The thing is, though, this came off the bottom. Not that it couldn't be, but I would be thinking that more if it was on the drop, right? All right, let's take over manual control here so I can kind of see this thing coming in. Oh, it's the kind of shark we would probably want that to be, right? Considering the size, porbeagle is like probably one of the better outcomes. I mean, that's 52 kilo porbeagle. Which one did that come in on? That's on the 09. Is that what we just switched to? No, that's the orange. Okay. Yeah, that's some nice silver. That's right. All right, let's head out a little bit more into the 120. We've been drifting away from the numbers at least. Very slowly, Dorsey, very slowly. That actually all we're doing is preparing for the first repair. We gotta get ready for that first repair. Yeah, it did come in smooth. That's true. It was not bad at all. So yeah, the European Angler is the most silver I've ever made in one fish. Not counting some cafes, probably. That common scaly albino carp, finally getting one of those rare carp trophies at Amber. That's pretty big for me. I don't know. You think that shark was worth 500 to 600 silver? Well, I mean, in the context of everything else we've caught, that it all adds up, right? You don't have an albino carp in general. Yo, what's up, Ramathor? Thanks for coming on by. Bought it tonight, Ramathor. That's how we kicked off the stream. We kicked off the stream in style. Spending most of our money in the store. Heck yeah, we're gonna find us a football fish with this 120K reel. All right, love it. Love it. Yeah, pretty convenient. Well, I feel like And maybe this isn't right, Dorsey, but I feel like, hey, by the way, great trophy in chat for Mashari. Spotted Wolf. I feel like it's nice to just see what you have on manually before you start doing the electric, just to I don't know, get a feel, but maybe that's unnecessary. All right, get it going here. Uh-oh, Arc Raiders did some distracting. You still, yeah, still very good progress. That's right. Arc Raiders is so good, really. I mean, I've been hearing about it. I haven't tried it. You playing solo? Got a dink trophy. Nice, Dorsey. Yo, what's up, Thrasher? What's Fellowship? Oh, that's cool, Ramathor. I'm sure that's a lot of fun then. It's a new RPG? And is it on Steam? Yeah, copper's a good place to farm silver. Oh, that's amazing, Dorsey. All right, I'm gonna look it up in a second here, Thrasher. I'm curious. Hey, this is the longest bite rate we've had, by the way. I mean, the longest time it's taken to get a bite so far. Time of day, maybe? Yeah, I think I agree with that, Ramathor. Fellowship, huh? Which spot you talking about, Mega? Talking about copper? Size 1. Especially if you've got those short copper clips. All right, fish on. See what we got here. All right, let me see. Fellowship. See if I can find Steam real quick and just look this up. The Haunting of Stronghold. Mostly positive. Oh, it is an MMORPG. How how have I not heard of this, by the way? Oh, that's one small spiny, by the way. How great to be able to look at other games while reeling in fish. Don't, Dorsey, what happened? Wait, oh, I thought you were trying to say that happened to me. I thought you were messing with me. Alright, hold on. On 34, I had such a big fish. I used Taiga and Poseidon, but since the pilker was 100 size, the fish broke the pilker's hook. Oh! Yo, that stinks. Yeah, I saw that like early on when I was trying to go for catfish. I didn't have the right hook on and a catfish broke off my hook. Yo, this game looks interesting. I didn't know there was a game like this that had come out. So there's something about this game that took out the grind. Not sure what that means. You don't have to grind, you just jump straight to the fun part? Is that what they're trying to say? This fellowship game? Hmm. Just a bunch of boss fights and stuff? Interesting. I'll have to look more into that. Check out some gameplay or something. Small red fish. It could be time of day or something. I feel like since we pushed in so far, we've actually decreased the bite rate pretty significantly. Let's just go a little bit more west again. Yeah, Dorsey, it is pretty cool in terms of like, especially with the really small stuff that you don't want to really have to like pay close attention to or whatever. You've lost so many fish because you stopped reeling because of work calls. Yeah, I got you. Hmm. You know, 55 is probably better silver. Um, People are making pretty good silver at 55 right now. I mean, obviously you get lucky and hit something crazy somewhere, but even just like how long it takes the lure to get down or whatever. Yeah, and those hallies add up, especially if you're able to pull them in so easily. Dude, can't catch up to this fish. There it is. Maybe a little safe or something. It was fast in the beginning. Yeah, it's a safe. I don't know, Dorsey. They are pretty similar, except, well, actually, this one's probably stronger for me because I have the smaller Borealica, so it's not quite as close a comparison, but yeah, I don't know. I guess with trolling, you're not reeling near as far, so maybe it doesn't make sense to use this one. Just depends on how fast it ends up damaging, maybe. Borealica's better for trolling? Gotcha. I have the 30, I think. But it's pretty close. Oh, interesting. So the speed of reeling in with the Raptor? Huh. I can't get to the... Keep jig stepping. Jig stepping isn't always bad. Yeah, that's true. I thought you would turn off motor with fish 100 kilos plus on Raptor. Maybe. I'm brand new to it, obviously. Oh, to catch up. Gotcha. Touching bottom, huh? Okay. Maybe we go, maybe we go try the 180 on the real deep stuff for a minute. Oh, is that right? Once you get used to it? That's probably true. It is pretty nice. Yeah. That's your experience? 180 slow? Okay. Guess we could try 170. Even just for a few minutes, see what it's like. Ooh, that fish jumped off. FGA, that's my first FGA on the motor, on the electric reel. Nice tench, Rapotio. Oh yeah, that's true, Dorsey. That'd be fun. Even though it's not like the ideal depth situation, I guess. We could at least get some larger fish on there, maybe. Is that 2 trophy tench in a row? And you said the red one, right? Or did you switch to that pink one? Hey, Dorsey, are you perking or are you ever just letting it sit there? Sometimes those shads, you can just let it sit in the bottom. Perk. Been a hectic day. Sorry to hear that. Cusk it is. You surprised yourself? I love it, Dorsey. That sounds fun. Sometimes just leaving it down there gets a much better bite rate. Yeah. I like to kind of rotate back and forth. That's cool. Just finished drawing. right, so we're going. I think it was this one, M25 600. You'll let me know if that's not right. Grats on 19 ohm. You're an avid Samsung. Oh, gotcha. Okay. You know, I guess it doesn't matter to just go straight into the electric, especially if I don't have it locked up, because if it was too big, it would just start pulling line, right? Okay, so don't lock it unless you absolutely have to. That's smart. I like it. Sounds good, Dorsey. I'm gonna let it just sit in the bottom for a minute since it's middle of the night. See if we get a hit. Catching up on levels slowly. I remember when you were really active streaming, I was like level 38. Now I'm 43. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't get much XP these days. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Dorsey. I appreciate that. Oh, that's cool, Dorsey. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I knew you were here. I just didn't remember that, like, that was your, how early in the process for you it was. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Is that right? You started last April. Wow. Considering my account is becoming pretty decent. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Kind of right on the edge. I probably should just lock it up. Hard to pull? Question mark. Manual when it gets to 0. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like on electric, it definitely doesn't have as much power, does it? We're digging down into a lot more power with manual, but it's so slow. 20 to 30 kilos. Yeah, that's interesting. Electrics instead of fast gear. Yeah, I got you. I see that now. We are hardly reeling this thing in. All right. Downsize manual really slow. All right, this is like what, a 40 kilo probably. It's like right on the verge of not needing to lock it up, but maybe even 30. I bet it's, I don't know. Between 30 and 40 is my guess. I am out of energy though, so it's got a little weight to it. Come on up, buddy. Oh my goodness. Scared me to death. Like, I don't know what I thought happened, but it just scared me to death. Yep, 43 kilos. I was very close. Woo! It was still kind of fast. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, again, 55 meter. when it doesn't pull, use electric reel. Yeah. Ooh, nice, Dorsey. That's gonna be nice. 3K maybe? Something like that? I guess it depends on the quality, doesn't it? $2.3, nice. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's just let it sit in the bottom layer for a minute, see what happens. $8K, there you go. That's crazy. This is on another level? Yes, for sure. That's gotta be. You've gotta hold like some kind of record though. If you buy the Raptor, like, that's gotta be the youngest account to go from level 1 to Raptor in the shortest amount of time. You got a big sword? Oh, nice. I had a 43 Atlantic halibut. So what? Where did you catch the sword at? The Raptor cost, I think it's 120,000 silver. 119. 80 trolling. Gotcha. Hey Maui, do you do perking while you do trolling? While you're trolling? Hey, thanks for that. I appreciate it, Twisted. So this is probably another halibut. Strong. Okay. I just have never had that much success trolling, but probably should give it another try. I'm glad they were helpful. Appreciate that. Yo, Game God, thank you for the follow. Batel, thank you for the follow. If I missed you. Holy cow. That's our second poor beagle. That's all right. We'll take that. That's not bad. 2 fish, hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, that is painful. That is really rough. 130 basking made me gave up. The taiga is not pleasant to troll with. No, that's for sure. That's definite. I don't know, Dorsey. How do you tell something like that? I mean, obviously you just I don't know. The sooner you can start fishing probably the better, but it does have a lot of bonuses. And it's got a more comfortable margin, I guess, so that as you get blank damage, you don't have to worry about it as soon, but I don't know. But pays at the end if you get something. This trip will be worth 2 times swords, 160 the other, 100 plus. Wow. Wow, that's nice. Your normal's 10%. Gotcha. So what do you think Vinga's for? Like what is that for carp or what? Big carps and sturgeon. Yeah, I mean how much into this sea fishing are you going to get? You know what I mean? Like how much time is that going to eat up? Two Bestia 6Ks and a Vinga. Okay. I got you. Dude, it used to be unthinkable the amount of time it took to save up for Vinga. It's just not anymore, is it? Not that it's not a lot, but it's just not like it used to be. You got sea fishing from 80 to 100% in 14 days on mackerel with Vinga and Cincy. Really? That's cool. With sea and copper, it's not that hard. Yeah. On copper daily, I get 6, 7K. We don't count the bait I have to constantly buy. Yeah. That's the other thing that might be fun with this Raptor is just to throw some mackerel bait at the bottom and just let it sit and see what happens, you know? Just throw some mackerel live bait on there. So have the mackerel been popping off? Go drop some dead fish. I don't think I have any right now. And I don't know if it's like worth it right now, but I'll try that at some point. All right, muting my mic for a second. Yeah, that's cool. That's good thoughts, Dorsey. Yeah, it's fun. Hey, the small fella. Have you tried the salty fish? Okay, hold on. Salty fish. That's that's one of the soft baits for the sea, right? So you're talking about like doing a instead of the squids on the droppers, do salty fish or something. I really haven't. I mean, I haven't tried anything. I don't typically. I haven't done this kind of fishing in a long time. This is like the first. Tonight's the first time I've done this in a very long time. A few months back, you were using them a lot. That's cool. All right, I'm probably. And I hate to say this because I'm having a lot of fun, but I also am not used to staying up late. So let's switch back to Pilker and let's go try like 120 down here. Just see what it's like right now on a Pilker setup. And then I'll probably have to call it. 55 is trolling with collar. Really? E8. Going the wrong way. Well, and I also still need that challenge of catching a trophy something flatfish on the collar, so I ought to try that as well, but I can't get to that tonight, I don't think. That's cool though. With fillet strips? Okay. That sounds cool. Oh, is that right? That's cool. That's cool. Alright, what colors were we using? Orange, green, and pink, I think. Let's just try the same ones down here. Nice. That's amazing, Dorsey. Black Ruff and Northern Wolf, huh? Came back just in time, I guess. Pollock on the drop. Fellowship, huh?
Here's how. Monitor 1. Oh. Monitor 2. Level root.
Shh. Just trying to see some gameplay real quick. Goodness, everything's so loud all of a sudden. Pretty decent net so far. Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. All right, good bite rate so far. Chase says to Dorsey, 59.51, is there another spot as well? How much? We only have 395 meters of line. I was trying to figure out how much line we had on here. Nah, it's the big one. Am I doing something wrong on the line? Dale Picks, thanks for the follow. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I'm glad that I got the big one, but the small one is kind of tempting. Holy cow, it's like, what, 50,000 silver cheaper? You still get the fast reeling. You're just going to struggle more against the bigger fish, I'm guessing. But if you're targeting smaller stuff or like medium stuff, you said it's useless. The line is the issue? Gotcha. You're very welcome. Wondered when you streamed. Always enjoy your YouTube videos. Used to play this game when it first released, but asked for my account to be deleted. Came back to the game last week. Yo, welcome back. So sorry that your original account is deleted, but welcome back. Hope you enjoy the game. Thanks for your support over on YouTube. I don't stream a lot, to be honest, especially when my work is busier, but so I just watched a part of a gameplay video on that game Fellowship we were talking about earlier on Steam. Like, it looks really cool, but I'm realizing basically what this game is doing is taking away a lot of the stuff that I actually really love about MMOs. Like, to me, dungeons, boss fights, raids, all that, it's fun, but that's not the heart of what I enjoy about MMOs. So I actually don't know if, I mean, Fellowship looks fun. I'd probably enjoy it. Might get in there and play it at some point. We'll see. But, and I'm sure for some people it's like perfect because maybe their favorite part are the dungeons and stuff. But I actually love the like world building, the some of the other aspects of an MMO. So I don't know. It's interesting. I'm not here at this time. Usually it's 1:45 in the UK. Yeah, I'm not usually here at this time either, to be honest, but I'm trying to fish a little bit longer before I call it. I don't know about Fellowship. I mean, I'll probably try it at some point, but right, it's 8:47 p.m. where I am, which sounds like it's still really early, but these days for me, it's actually getting kind of late. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just play some Lotro or something when I have time. Yeah. You're getting closer, right, Dorsey? I mean, to me, Fellowship looks pretty decent for what it is. I'm not necessarily like, I do kind of want to, I love playing MMOs, but I don't necessarily want to play something that's just focused on the dungeons and raids, but I get why that'd be good for some folks. Yo, I didn't get to it. I was freaking distracted. That's my fault. FGA number 2, but that one was my fault. It wasn't just random. Well, I guess that's a good thing, huh, Dorsey? You could sleep. So I'm using green, orange, and pink, Maui. When I first started here, it was like really good bite rate, but it has since slowed down. But this and the other 120 both seem decent. 55 seemed pretty solid. Sounds good. We've seen some 6 kilo safe tonight, haven't we? That was the 05. Is that green? Yeah. Is that right, Dorsey? Well, it's all good. I've got it now, so when the C picks up, I can give it a go. Oh, is that right, Dorsey? That's cool. I'll just have to be paying attention. I hear you. 49 kilo cod. Nice. Never one trophy, only 120. Only trolls on 120. What's up, glorious guy? It's definitely been a while for me. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's man, this spot more than any other spot has always seemed to me been like, like going to the casino or something. Throwing at E8. Spotted blue trophy, small redfish blue trophy. Wow. Yeah, see, you came, you played, and you won. Casino it is. Maybe you'll get the new setup luck. Yeah, maybe. Like that. Not sure if we're going to be able to do this, but a little uncertainty in the motor. Curious what this fish is going to be. Obviously not very big, but enough to make the motor think about it a little bit. What is going on now? Like it's stuck. Oh. Okay, a little cod. Little cod. Alright, let's get one more fish here, and then I gotta start winding down and get some sleep. Let's see what one more fish gives us. Alright, let's see what the last fish is gonna be. One for the ages. got a strong current or something. It's actually, it's kind of interesting. It's like difficult to keep it perking down to the bottom layer because of the current, I think. All right. Doesn't seem like the last fish is going to be that good of a fish. I don't know. We'll see. Trophy whiting or something? You got trolled 2.9 whiting? Wow, this wasn't even close. 1 kilo haddock. All right. So we probably ended up spending 2 hours out on the sea, something like that. Just over 2 hours. Hey, it's 1,400 silver. And we're just chilling out there. We'll take that. 1,400. That trophy sculpin? Looks like it. Alfonsino. I think that's one of the fish that I've never caught before. What do you catch those? Is that just like another redfish, basically? How did we get 1,400 silver? Oh, that's right, that poor beagle. I already forgot we caught a 436 silver poor beagle. Look at those poor beagles. Where did we catch that? Was that at 120 or 55? I think that was 120 to the right of 55. It is like those, but much rarer. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice catch. We probably should have stayed there the whole time, where we're catching the poor beagles. I don't know, but they were actually rare at different places. But yeah, thank you, Maui. That's what I was thinking. Big one, 120, smaller 55. Even a tiny angler is worth 128 silver. Those fish are ridiculous. Okay, yo, thank y'all for hanging out. So good to get a little stream in again. Hopefully I'll get another one in soon. Have something to look forward to, more raptor fishing. But I'll see y'all soon. Tight lines, everybody. Also, hopefully going to get a maybe new leveling series started the next little while. We'll see, though. All right, peace out, y'all. Have a good one.